Politicians, tech entrepreneurs, and industry leaders are warning that Canada's capital gains tax increase could chill investment and productivity. The Liberal government announced this change in this week's budget. We know that, right? And it applies a 66.7% inclusion rate to profit on the sale of assets by corporations or for individuals when their profit is more than $250,000. All right, so joining us this morning on how Canada's economic system will react is Bruce Croxon, entrepreneur, managing partner at Round 13 Capital. Good to have you on today.
Hey, good morning. You guys have so much fun there. I'm going to have to start tuning in more often.
Well, I did hear you. I did see you bopping around to that track, that music track. So
it was a good track.
It's catchy.
Everything,
right?
You know? You're having so much fun.
Thanks for having me. And with a lot of great information, which is why we wanted you on the show today, because I'm going to give everybody an example. Okay, so let's just say you make $300,000 profit on the sale of a property or investment. So what is now different about that?
Well, the very simple way to explain it, and I think we should probably keep it basic, is you're going to pay more tax on it. You used to pay X, now you're going to pay X plus Y, and it's a significant amount, enough amount more, combined with a lot of other things that are happening in the Canadian economy, that it's got a lot of people concerned. Maybe I'm understating that. It's got an awful lot of people concerned that the country fundamentally is heading the wrong way when it comes to productivity, promoting innovation, getting behind small business, supporting entrepreneurs that really are the lifeblood of the country. And unfortunately, when you look at things in aggregate, there's a lot of people that feel that we are becoming increasingly uncompetitive, and those that can, and they do, and they will decide to invest elsewhere. And that is exactly what you don't want to happen when you're trying to turn around an innovation and productivity trend that is not doing well as compared to the rest of the Western world. Like, we are not on the right side of this as it starts. So, at some point there's a straw that breaks the camel's back. There's a lot of long faces around. I can speak for the tech community, but it really does apply to anyone that's grinding it out trying to start a small business.
Yeah, can I ask you about that? Because we keep hearing about how this increase will only target the wealthy. I mean, that's kind of how it was pitched, right? But let's talk about small business. How will this impact, the shop owner down the street?
Exactly the same way. So that is a huge misnomer. And it often comes, when you hear about targeting the wealthy, it often comes with the tag, everyone paying their fair share, as well as is a byline. And, I think everyone needs to understand that fundamentally that there's nothing fair about the current tax system in Canada. I mean, the more you make, the bigger percentage of your profit and income you're expected to pay. There's nothing fair about that. So we start from a very unfair place to begin with. But no, you're absolutely right. This applies to everybody that is chosen to go it on their own, and the investors that they often need to get businesses off the ground, that are choosing to invest in already risky ventures. Most small businesses in Canada and startups don't work out. They're all long shots. They require a lot of work and effort. And now when you put an added tax on a possible gain X years down the road, you're dampening that spirit and enthusiasm and the willingness to take risk. It's not a good sign.
Well, Bruce, will we see this tax increase trickle down to the average consumer, do you think?
100%. I mean, I would suggest that the biggest job creator, I'd be amiss if I didn't recognize how many jobs the government it actually supplies. They supplied 40% more jobs now than when Mr. Trudeau came into power. So they're a great employer. I don't think they should be the best and biggest employer in the country, but they definitely are. So yes, I mean, when you don't get investment, when you don't get risk taking, when you don't get people willing to invest capital in the country, it goes straight to jobs and productivity and innovation, which has to trickle down.
Yeah, exactly, to the consumer. Well, Bruce Croxon, it is great to have your thoughts on this. Thanks for being here today.
Oh, thanks very much. It was great to watch.
All right.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.